Hi, my name is Jessel Prado, and I'm currently in the revival of Carousel on Broadway, and today I will be dancing through my resume. I made my Broadway debut in the production of The Boy from Oz, starring Hugh Jackman. I was a vacation swing, and I got to cover the role of young Peter Allen. I did get a chance to go on for one performance. At the end of the show, there was a curtain call, and Hugh Jackman was so generous and gracious to give this little 11-year-old boy the final bow. It was every dream that came to reality there. It was just a wonderful experience, and doing a big show-stopping tune like When I Get My Name in Lights was a blast. Then I did 2 seasons of the show, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that was choreographed by John DeLuca. I joined the very first Broadway revival company of Bye Bye Birdie, starring John Stamos and Bill Irwin. What was great about the show was that there was a teenage ensemble, and we got to perform all the great numbers from the show, and that were choreographed by Robert Longbottom, songs like Got a Lot of Living to Do and The Telephone Hour. And it was just a blast, figuring out and just dancing this great style from the late 50s, early 60s with this teen bop energy surrounding it too. So it was quite a treat for a teenager to do every night. Then the show Newsies came along, doing Chris Catelli's Tony-winning choreography 8 times a week was an experience unlike anything else. He was able to provide such an athletic drive that every young male dancer wants to achieve on stage. I did the show for 2 years, and I got to perform with the best band of brothers you can ask for. You can't get any better than performing songs like Carrying the Banner, Seize the Day, and King of New York, which is my personal favorite. King of New York was like a great icebreaker. It was just this joyous celebration through wonderful tap choreography that Chris provided. And it was just a great moment for all the Newsies to be featured and for the audience to just really get a real kick out of these talented young men who are amazing. And it's the gift that keeps on giving, because I still see people today who are inspired by it, who felt the show had such a huge impact on them, particularly young male dancers. What was great about On the Town was that it was a great combination of both Josh Bergass's athletic choreography with this fun character movement as well. I was able to do such a wide range of movement throughout the show. I got to play a sailor, I got to play a caveman, I got to play a grumpy taxi boss, and all through the sense of both the material and through the choreography and movement. So it's one of my favorite shows for that particular reason. It's like, that's traditional Broadway right there. So it was definitely quite a wonderful experience. And doing Bernstein's score, beautiful. Doing the first Broadway revival of Cats was such a tremendous learning experience. There were so many layers of movement that we had to investigate and dive into, from the feline bass to the personality character traits. I played Mungo Jerry, which was quite a treat every night to share the stage with Shanika Gooden and do Mungo Jerry Ripple Teaser, this traditional vaudevillian stamina-building number every night. And the audience definitely was looking at a lot of fun, two-loving goofballs on stage every night. So that was quite an amazing experience. Hello Dolly is a show unlike any other. Performing with Bette Midler is like, you check that off your bucket list. It was never the same show with her. She always created new moments with her dancers surrounding her, and doing that song Hello Dolly with her was just a beautiful joyride every night. As well as doing the Waiters Gallop, which was choreographed by Warren Carlyle. It was such a huge spectacle, and the audience just got this great thrill of like this roller coaster with all these waiters like running around and jumping up and down, bopping up and down, catching plates, flipping skewers, jumping off the passerelle. It was quite a variety sight to see. That was a show. That was a hell of a show. Now I'm currently in the Broadway revival of Carousel, which is choreographed by Tony Award winner Justin Peck. Unbelievable, the variety of what Justin is able to create from his balletic style. Really just, he understands that so beautifully. And obviously, Blow High, Blow Low is my favorite number. The audience gets a wonderful, huge guys number, which you don't see as often, but when you do, it's quite a treat. And it's, you have to experience it to believe it.